one of the things that we have been looking for, actually speaking of the Ambergrill estate, was the Earth key that you all found there when you were there with Carrot Top.
Yeah, that Darwa Dalian, she got what was coming to her. She pissed off Lump because she killed his rat. I mean, she just literally just took the end of her staff and just crushed him, splattered him all over the place. And then she turned into a statue, and that's when we got out of the Dodge, and we lost Thord. He doesn't even call him Dad. He's said, we just lost Thorv, and then we just came back here and gave the wizards up on the floor up above us the key. But they help us, so they help this place survive. I mean, they've put a bunch of these cast a bunch of magical spells on the walls and the ceiling, so this place doesn't fall in. But I don't want to be here anyway. I keep telling my dad we need to leave this place, and he just wants to keep on going. But I have dreams and aspirations. I'm getting out of here one day. I'm telling you, I'm getting out of here.
Oh, what are you wanting to do? What are you aspiring to become?
That's not Mount Illitharn. Anywhere that won't look down on a half to work and half work. I know it's going to be hard, but I know there's somewhere out there that will accept me as who I am.
Yes. Well, Grit, the world is a tough place. It's a tough place, my friend.
It is. It is.
And I would not be so quick to just disregard your father, toss him aside. Really should consider trying to reconcile your differences.
He's got his moments, but the cons definitely outweigh the pros at this point in time.
So, Grit, are all the dwarks here in this area, in this level?
There's about 5 or 6 families that live here. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
How did you get up here? How did you get past all the orcs downstairs?
Well, when we came in, we were attacked by them, and we took care of them, dispatched them, and went on. You see this beautiful cloak I have on, the owlbear cloak. It's we found that on the ogre, in fact.
So you've pretty much killed. Oh wow! So you eliminated the problem of what my father and all of his other dwarven friends have been trying to do for the last 50 years.
Fireball is an amazing spell, buddy.
Oh, fireball! Wow.
So as you guys are talking, I'm going through trying to catch a rat here. So
sure, give me a dexterity check, and if you have acrobatics, you can go ahead and click on that as well.
So I'm not a forest gnome; I'm a rock gnome, so I don't have affinity for small animals. But you figure I've got some kind of something with it, you know? Maybe.
Yeah, dexterity. Yeah, dexterity check. Yeah.
All right,
look
fine.
at that.
Oh, look at that.
Nice roll.
Bam.
I mean, that is a beautiful crit. And in fact, not only do you catch one rat, you catch 2 rats.
Well, I hope you guys are friendly because you're going in the same bag. And I put them in a bag.
They're squirming around.
Ah, well done, Gimbal. Well done, Gimbal. We have something to give to Lump now. He's got another pet.
Oh, you're going to give Lump a rat? Oh, that's really nice of you. In fact, if you want me to, I'm going to be going down there. I'm just grabbing some food for us anyway. When we got back, he said, and when we got back, we gave those wizards the key. He said he wanted to take a bath. He said he hadn't bathed for days, and so that's why I came up here, and I'm grabbing his food while he's taking his bath, and then I think we're going to go probably listen to our music stones for a little while and sing.
Well, here you go. You can take this to him then. Tell him compliments of Gimbal, and I'll give him the bag over 2 rats.
Oh, thanks.
And then
He'll love that.
I'll go over to the iron box, and I'm checking it out.
Yeah, it looks like it is It looks like it is sealed up, like the other one.
I'll wait for Grit to leave before I drop a coin in.
So Grit, what can you tell me about the red wizards that you have upstairs? How many are there? Lump was less than helpful on the exact number.
Well, there's a couple of them. You know, there's a couple of them, and they're keeping King Corn alive up there. So
King Corn. Oh, the dwarf,
yeah,
king.
Yeah, he's air quotes he's doing. He's not the king. He's not King Derval. King Derval's in Daggerford. He's been there for 200 years plus. But
Yeah,
his
about
brother,
that.
his brother's here. What do you mean about that?
Well, Gimbal may have killed him.
I didn't kill anybody. Well, I mean, I did
You were
kill
the
lots
closest.
of people, but I didn't kill any dwarves.
You mean
So
the great King Derval Iron Eater is dead?
Passed gas and then passed away.
Does my father know?
not yet. We haven't been able to find him yet. That's what I'm wondering about you.
I didn't know that the real king was dead. No, his brother Corn, he's the one that came back and chased out the orcs the first time, and then the orcs came back, and then they started mating, and then I'm a result of that. But yeah, he's on this floor too. He's up a couple of halls. I think he's actually, the wizards are keeping, the wizards want something to do with, I think the wizards are trying to take that anvil down there from Moradin's altar, and they have some kind of undead ghost or something guarding his chamber up there. They got him under lock and key. King Corn, I'm sorry.
Well, maybe you can help us with this. We King Derval said something about his hammer possibly being buried with his brother, I believe. Would the hammer be something that King
Buried
Corin
with
now?
his brother? What do you mean buried with his brother?
Well, that's what
His
Derval. I
brother's
think
not
Derval.
dead. His brother's alive. His brother's
He's
like,
alive.
yeah, I told you, King Corn's alive. He's not dead. The wizards are. He's old. I mean, he's old like his brother. Hopefully, he's not gonna be dead when you find him like his brother. The real King Derval. But I mean, oh, that's weird. That really sucks.
Yeah.
I never met the guy or anything, but yeah. Oh, I can't go anywhere close to Daggerford. They'd probably shoot me down from the walls before I even got to the gate.
Yes, you would be wise to avoid. So, are you planning to leave this place,
One day.
or are you going to stay? One day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
soon then.
Yeah, my friend Lump, he found a very expensive chalice. That thing's probably worth about 1,000 gold. We're gonna try to sell it, and then we're gonna take our money and we're gonna get a boat and we're gonna go somewhere. Some say
Well,
that Chult to the south needs adventurers, and me and Lump are thinking about becoming adventurers and going to the island of Chult.
Well, good luck with that. I was going to tell you that there's children. There's some children we found downstairs that kind of left, and they may not be able to take care of themselves very well. And you seem quite capable, and Lump, with some guidance, might be useful. You might
I
go.
don't want no sniveling kids.
No.
No.
Well, I tried. Okay.
No, you get an A for effort and the old college try, but I don't want anything to do with those kids. They're not mine.
All right. Well, well met, Grit, and have a nice life. Try to make up with your father if you can find him, and before it's too late.
I've tried, but it's totally it's up to him. But I'll give it a try. And he grabs some food and he walks off. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. And he goes around the corner and disappears.
As soon as he's out of earshot, I drop a coin in.
Sure.
You've been like sitting there ready.
Oh
just
yeah.
waiting.
Oh, he's like on the like we have out in Port Canaveral over here. They have the gambling ship. Everybody just like runs as soon as they get in there to the slot machines, and then when they get a couple of miles out in international waters, they're already sitting there with coins, just waiting for the machines to turn on. Oh yeah, that's gimbal right there.
Yeah,
Right,
man.
so you put a coin in, you hear the gears clicking and whatnot. Boom, the portcullis bars come up from the top of the iron safe door. You can open it up.
I pull it open.
You pull it open, and what's inside? What do you think's inside?
Fireball.
Nope. A barrel. And it has a couple of X's on it. And it says Dwarven Ale, made by the IronAxe clan.
Gimbal, what'd you find there?
Some booze, it looks like. Yeah, I'll go up there with my keen nose and give a big sniffing. And
It's it's sealed. Like? It's definitely sealed. It hasn't. This cask has not even been. It hasn't even been opened up. But now, also in here, some of the empty boxes and crates and barrels and stuff. There's 9 other identical barrels that look like this. And here's the thing: these barrels are labeled 1 to 10, and you, my friend, have barrel 10 of 10. And the other 9 barrels are all empty. So it looks like that is the last barrel of IronAxe Clan homemade Dwarven Ale.
Well, it's got to be valuable to somebody.
Yes, I'm a little parched. Does anybody care to celebrate?
I think we should use it just yet.
I mean, we could bring it with us. I could summon the Tensor's floating disc.
Yeah, I'm sure one of you can.
I'm sure I can carry it.
Puppy on there. Yeah.
I'm sure Lynn can carry it.
Just walking around with like a pony keg up on his shoulders.
Yeah, just tie it on to your backpack. I'm sure your backpack would have your adventuring backpack would have some bars and stuff like the old Boy Scout backpacks and stuff.
Nothing else in here other than the keg.
Nothing else. Just
Well,
the ale and a bunch of food
that's kind
and
of
stuff.
a bummer.
The food isn't of the best quality. Definitely not of the best quality. Definitely not the best quality, actually.
Well, come on, guys. It's pretty boring in here, and I'll trot along down the hall.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. Gimbal, slow down.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Well, this place doesn't seem very dangerous. Doesn't seem like anyone's here.
I'm awarding you guys some XP for grit and for the rats that you captured. Not much, but hey.
Oh, thanks.
Every little bit helps, right?
Yep.
All right, so as you continue on, there is another. Looks like as you turn the corner here, there's 2 more doors here. Two more stone doors, one on the left and one on the right. And they appear to be unlocked, and you open them both up. Kind of expedite the process. You find 2 more smaller 10 by 10 rooms with, guess what? 2 more iron vaults.
All right, you check that one. I'll check this one.
They're both locked. Open up the marble doors, and there they are. Iron safes embedded and inset into each furthest portion of the wall.
Well, got a 50-50 chance. Oh, well, and I'll drop another coin in this one.
Okay. Now,
Last coin.
No, not that one, Gimbal.
Which one on the? Okay, so which one, left or right? Looks
one
like
I'm at.
Gimbal's on the one on the west. All right. So you open up the western vault. You get the door open, and there is a couple of pretty nice things. The first thing is a beautiful folded golden tasseled red quilt. Probably worth about 250 gold. And under that, as you pick up the quilt, there is a beautiful shiny suit of banded mail armor.
Well, that stinks. I don't need a tent. And I can't wear this armor, it's too big. So
Ooh,
is
and
the
you're out
armor...
of dwarven coins now, too. I like it.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I was really
You
hoping
found
there was
one.
another coin in here, but...
Prince
well.
Okuru, we're playing on Fantasy
So,
Grounds. The best
this armor
virtual
looks pretty
tabletop.
nice. I can't use it.
It's a
I'll
beautiful
show it
set.
to
It
the,
is,
to the
doesn't
other-
have a speck of dust on it. And the quilt is a large quilt.
I would bet this is magical, guys.
There are
I
some
should
etchings
get my
on it
crystal out
around the collar
and
and
do some work.
the cuffs and stuff, yeah.
If no one's going to take this armor, then I'll whip out my crystal and start my ritual.
Okay. To detect magic, sure. So 10
That's
minutes
correct,
is
yeah.
going to go by. What's going on, guys? What are you guys doing for 10 minutes as Gimbal is breaking out his crystal and doing his thing, trying to see if this thing is magical or not? There's another safe. But just remember, hey, Gimbal got lucky and found a coin in one of the other rooms, so it may help to kind of poke around and look around. And remember, you guys have a couple rolls left too, re-rolls, and if you don't use them, you lose them.
So, oh yeah, you guys, did we not search the kitchen?
Nope, nobody searched it.
So I indicate that someone should go search it while I'm casting this ritual.
All right. So you head over there, Cardos. Give me an investigation check. Who actually used their perk tonight to re-roll? Was it you, Lynn?
No, it was not me.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Gimbal.
So do you want to use your
Can I
re-roll?
re-roll that?
Yeah, you can re-roll it, Cardos. Yeah, give me another investigation check. You don't find anything in there. Anyone else going over? Cardos, you have inspiration too. If you want to use your inspiration, I'll let you re-roll again.
Yeah, let's do that.
You can hear pots and pans and all kinds of stuff flying around.
Oh, that's right.
Cardos, you
That's
find
better. That's better.
No, that was
Intimidation. Did you try to like push around the pots and steal their lunch money or something?
Find nothing. So let's see if Andrew can find anything. Andrew, you don't find anything. Would you like to use your re-roll?
Sure.
All right. Ooh. So far away. Totska? Totsa? I keep thinking your name is Arskotska from that Papers, Please game. I keep... Totsa. Artotska or Stotska.
Yeah, I'll go
You want to
investigate
search?
as well.
Yeah, everybody can go ahead and search. I mean, might as well try to at least. I'll reward you for a crit. Like I always say, I will reward you for a crit. So, and you have a reroll as well. You guys are literally destroying this kitchen. You know that, right? Everybody's throwing stuff around. There's nothing on the shelves anymore. All right, investigation check. Second tab down on the right-hand side. Your skills. And you just click that little dice over on the right-hand side. Click in the modifier box and it will roll for you. Well, double-click it anyways, like that. There you go. But that doesn't count. That was from Gimbal Sheet anyway. So let's see, Tatsa. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Lynn's going to come over to this other room with the other safe and search around in that.
What is it that I double click?
On your character sheet, skills, second
The,
tab
the
down
little
on the right.
the little dice symbol.
Yeah, little dice symbol on the right-hand side. Right where it says investigation. All right, are you on the skills tab, the second tab down, Tatsa?
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the skills
About
tab.
halfway down,
And
investigation. To the right, all the way to the right. Right of Dex, it says +2. See that little circle that's there? There you go. That's the way you do skill checks. There you go.
Oh,
Yep. And now if you want to re-roll that, you can go ahead and do that because one of the viewers bought you a perk to re-roll anyway. So let's see if you roll a 20. No 20s. All right. So you guys find nothing in the kitchen. Wah, wah, wah. All those rolls and not one critical. I had to do it. Too good.
Yeah, so in this room with the other vault, is there anything in here that I can look at?
Nope. Just an iron vault that's embedded into the wall. On
Okay.
your avatar inside of the webcam program, the SoundCloud that we use, is that a real miniature of yours that you took a picture of?
Yeah.
That is awesome. I remember that miniature.
The farmer.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I just kind of messing around. I think I want to try to see if I can stick something into this slot, like one of these spikes or something.
Ooh, sure. So give me a dexterity check as you're trying to like pick it, right?
Yeah, I'm not very good at it, but I just trying to shove it in there and
Yeah, you
kinda
shove that pick in and you start to feel stuff like bending and stuff, but before you get too aggressive with it, you pull the spike out before you damage the coin slot.
Okay.
You're like,
Too bad.
Yeah, these things, yeah.
All right, and then I'll come back in with
All right.
Gimbal and see if he's
Yeah,
done.
his 10 minutes has gone by, and that is definitely magical. It has a radiating aura to it. Now, what it is, you don't know, but you definitely know that splint mail armor is magical.
Well, once again, guys, I can't wear splint mail, but this is magical.
Hint, hint.
Could someone use it?
Can I try to identify it?
If you have an identify spell, yeah, you can do it, yeah. Or if you guys take a rest, but you guys have already just taken a long rest, so. And it is a new day. But yeah, on the next time you guys... Yeah, the next time you guys do a rest, you can identify it. Or if you just want to put it on, you can put it on too. But putting on a piece of magical armor could be quite dangerous, especially if you do not know what it does. What properties that armor has. Is it magical? Is it cursed?
Hey, Len,
I have plate mail.
put it on. It's better than your plate mail. It's magic.
But it doesn't have the abs. I don't
That's like all
know.
that matters, though.
You might be
I
able
got-
to take
I-
it
I
back
got
over
news
to
for ya.
King Derval's
That
smithy,
looks
and
stupid.
I could hook you up.
What?
That looks stupid.
Gimbal.
does.
That's
It looks stupid. I gotta be honest here. Looks stupid.
that hurts my feelings.
Ander, what about you? You wear armor?
I do.
Well, there's some magical armor here.
And I guess you want me to put it on.
You don't have to put it
You
on.
know what?
But if
Don't
you
do
want
me
to put it
any
on,
favors. And I just drop it there and I just leave. And when I get to here, I look at what you guys did to the kitchen. And I'm just like, what the heck? And I'm going to go in here and look around, see what you guys destroyed.
pretty much everything. There's nothing on the shelves anymore, on the cupboards. Several of the shelves have actually are kind of teetering from the from the broken shelf pegs.
I wish I would have rolled a crit there. That would have been so great.
You got an inspiration, Mr. Gimbal. Detective
Might
Don
as well.
Gimbal.
Might as well.
We got 10 minutes left. You might as well burn it. Totska, you got an inspiration too.
Yeah.
Wah.
How do I use an inspiration?
All right. See the star on your avatar? That yellow star means that you have an inspiration. Now, on your character sheet, at the very top, right to the right of your name, you'll see INSP. That means inspiration. And then you just check that off if you use it. And you can have in my games, even though the official rules say you can only have 1 inspiration, I allow you guys to have up to 3. But you gotta use them or you lose them because they reset every game. So we'll take your inspiration off and go ahead and give me one more investigation check. And good luck. Don't stop me now. So far away. Nothing as Totska comes in and just wrecks this place a little bit more. All right, adventurers, you guys got 1 safe down here. I am going to put, for us to remember that you do possibly have an open safe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pointer and put it down here. How about that? And then we'll just kind of point it at that safe to kind of remind us that we have an iron safe down here that still needs to be open. I think that would be a good idea. So, adventurers, what would you like to do with your little bit of time that you guys have? You guys have gotten through a bunch. You guys cleared out all of floor 1. And, geez, you guys are going through, a good third of the second floor here. Good job.
I'm kind of disgusted with these guys, and I just kind of go off on my own here. I'm going to go up here and look around the corner.
Sure. You can see the hall meets where the other hall was over to the right. There's a room right up here to the north. Over here to the left, there is another chamber. Let's see. Do you have dark vision?
I most certainly do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Figured you did as a gnome. You can see all the way down this corridor as it turns to the south, but you see another door. Another stone door. And it also turns to the south also. And then here's another hall to the north. Lots of ways to go. All kinds of areas. I love it.
I'm just going to come open the door.
Sure. Well, as you move towards there, actually this door, it looks like a prison cell, because as you get closer, there's a little door with 3 iron bars in there, and it looks like as you get here, there are several prison cells, 3 of them to be exact, and you look inside, and it looks like they're 10 by 10 cells. And the doors are made of marble, and there are iron locks that are embedded into the door, and the small little windows. And, they're about these. They're set at dwarvish eye level, so it actually works out pretty good for you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And as you round the corner, hanging from a stone peg on the eastern wall, which would be over around here, right behind you, there is a stone peg hanging out of the wall that has a key ring with several iron rings that are dangling from it. Some of the keys are short, some of the keys are long. Oh.
So I'll pick up the keys, and then I'll go to the door, and I'll say, so I'm supposed to let somebody out who's got a iron coin for me. Is that you?
Who's there? Who's there?
It's me. It's Gimbal.
Oh, you hear a couple of different who's there's from the cell, and then you hear a like a very sultry feminine voice, and she says, "Who are you? I haven't seen you around here before."
I'm called Gimbal. You got the iron
I
coin?
I can't see you. And then she
Well,
looks down and says, "Oh,
I-
there you are."
Yeah. I've heard it before.
And
Holly.
she's in the cell right in front of you, and she has a red hood on over her head. Sort of looks
you
like
the
the
one-
same color robe as what and as you look at her, you get a little bit better of a look at her, and she doesn't look too healthy. It looks like some of the flesh on her face is kind of rotting off in patches.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got the iron coin or what?
The iron coin, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't know I don't know where any iron corns are. Iron corns. I don't know where any iron coins are.
So
But she's pretty tall. She kind of stands up because she's kind of peeking through the hole of the door, and she's pretty tall. She looks to be about 6 foot tall, but she definitely looks like she's undead when you get a glance of her. But she's speaking perfectly.
So I'll just turn like
I don't have an iron
to
coin.
the
I'm
next
sorry.
cell.
Hey, wait! See those keys over there? You can let me out, and yeah, you can let me out. I'd love to get out of here. That would be so.
Yeah, I'm
great.
sure I could. Yeah. I have the keys. I picked them up. So I'm like, I'm sure I could let you out. So I'll go to the next door and I say, "Hey, you're the guy with the iron coin."
You look
supposed to let
inside,
you out.
and there's no one inside of this chamber. And I'll kind of open this up for you as well. Celestian, if you're going to hang out after the stream, I'll talk to you in just a second about that. Let me get done with the game first. Yeah, so the second chamber has nothing in it. Completely empty from the looks of it.
What about the third?
The third chamber, it's a larger chamber. It's a 20-foot wide chamber and about 10 feet deep. And this southern cell has 8, you can count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It seems like there's 8 prisoners. There's 3 elves, there's 2 humans, 2 halflings, and a dwarf. And it looks like they're dehydrated. It looks like they've been roughed up a little bit.
So I asked them the same question, hey, which one of you guys got the iron coin? I'm supposed to let you out.
Food, water.
Iron coin. Where's
Please.
the iron coin?
I don't. There may be some lying throughout here, and this is what the dwarf is saying. He introduces himself as Jarl, and he says, I don't have a coin myself, my friend, and in fact, I've never seen one before. But we've been prisoners in here for months. These orcs, they keep us pinned up in here, and they're forcing us to breed with the females. Oh, it's horrible. And then remember, you can see that a couple of them are kind of dressed with a higher social status type of look. They have more elegance in the way they look. And these are the prisoners that, because they see you talking, and Geralt is talking to you. And these are the prisoners. Remember at the very beginning of the adventure, Lord Flotian's estate was ransacked and that's why, this guy was hung and stuff. Arvik, that's why he was hung. Well, these are the servants that disappeared. Remember the servants were taken and they never heard or seen them again. Well, here they are, right here.
So, hey, Jarvel, what's with the dead lady over there?
Oh, she's one of them red wizards. She's
I
one
doubt
of those
it.
red wizards of Thay. And in that middle cell, we don't know what's in there, but all we hear are chains rattling and these hideous voices wailing all throughout the night, keeping us up. It almost drives us insane.
So really, that's your big problem is lack of sleep? And I start fishing for the key, and I'm gonna unlock the door.
We're
here.
hungry. We need food. We need water. They bring us food like twice a week.
Well,
And then
these
it's only
galoots
one
trash the
little scrap.
kitchen, but you're welcome to whatever you can find, and I'll.
Oh, I know where the kitchen is. I'm gonna raid that thing.
It's already been raided.
That thing's it's always so nice and neat and organized.
I'll pop open the door, and
Okay.
and start unlatching these guys.
Sure. So they say that they appreciate it and to be careful in here. And they ask you, and you go back and forth about you killing the ogre and killing Hargle Vargle and all that stuff. They said they'll make it out. They'll make it back to Daggerford. And Gerald, he heads straight to the kitchen. And you can hear tin cans and stuff kind of rattling and hitting the floor, echoing throughout the chambers. And as you're putting the key ring back up on the wall, this woman, she says, "Hey, aren't you gonna let me out of here?"
Why? You don't have an iron coin.
I don't know. I don't even know what an iron coin is. I am just a mere bookworm, and from the looks of it, it's what you look like as well.
Well, why should we let you out?
Oh, because I've been wrongly accused of something. I just want to get out of here. That's it.
Wrongly accused of what? Tell us the story. Maybe we'll believe you.
Well, I am part of I am a red wizard, and I really can't. I can't tell you. I will be killed, but I assume that Arvik, Zaltos, and the other red wizards that I traveled here with, I think they're pursuing great elemental magic, and I believe that they have a goal of overthrowing our new leader of Thay, Zastam, and I am a true believer and a true follower of Zastam, and I can't let Arvik get away with that. Now I've told you! I'm sure Arvik will probably kill me now. He'll probably use some type of mind-reading magic on me or whatnot.
Yeah, probably.
But Arvik is dead. He was hung.
Arvik is dead? What? I just saw
was
him.
hung.
When?
This was just about a week or so ago.
Try to catch up, Lynn. That really wasn't him. Come on.
What? I just seen him a couple of hours ago. You mean no? He's dead.
Where? Here?
He was wandering throughout the halls. He checks to make sure that we're still locked up, and he checks on King Corin. He's keeping that poor old goat locked up down there.
Down where?
You know where.
Oh, is that right?
She says that. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where they're keeping King Corin if you open up the door for me. How about that fair trade? You scratch my back, I scratch your back.
I don't want to scratch your back.
Oh, okay, then I won't tell you.
So, what?
My mouth is
no
sealed.
use to us, and you're a possible enemy. Why should we let you out?
She just does the zipping motion over her mouth and says, "My lips are sealed. We're not friends.
Well, I hope they don't rot off.
I don't talk to non-friends, and I don't talk to strangers."
I just leave. I'm done with her.
Okay, wait. Don't go anywhere. And she takes a coin and she holds it from behind the bars. I will give you the coin if you free me from this cell.
Can I... do I think she's casting illusory magic?
You can give me an arcane check. Arcana. Doesn't look like it because she sets it down on the ground in the back of the cell. On the bench that's kind of, you can pull the bench down to sleep on, and then it kind of folds back up onto the wall. And she says, if you want it, here it is. Open up the door, allow me to leave, and you can have the coin.
That's exactly what happens.
Gimbal, I don't think we should let her out.
Too late. And open up the door.
Ah.
Well, she does step out.
Come on, this is Gimbal. Like, what do you think's going to happen?
Oh, yeah, I know.
So she does. She thanks you. She says, you've done such a great thing." And she's right here, and she steps out, and she says, "Excuse me," and she comes over here to the door, and she says, "Oh, you let these vagabonds out? Ugh."
Yeah, they seemed harmless.
Ugh, how unfortunate. So she comes over to the cell door here, and she opens it up. As she goes to grab the keys. Now she goes to grab the keys to the cell. Okay, so you took them back off. Okay, so she says, "Can you open up the middle cell for me as well? I have a few friends.
Why? What's in there?
A couple of my friends."
Do they have iron coins?
No, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, I don't
they
think so.
cannot carry anything. May I have the keys, please? You have the iron coin.
Sure, let me get the coin first.
Sure.
I'm going to go in here, get the coin, and then come out. And then I go, "Thank you very much." And I book on down the hall.
All right. You keep the keys? You toss her the keys? You give her the keys? Or?
Oh, no, I keep the keys.
She says, "The keys, my friend. That should be part of the
No,
deal."
I don't think you should let those guys out. They seem nasty.
Well, there was really nothing in there anyway that you could see. All right, so she's a little disgruntled. It seems like she's pulling on the door, trying to pull it open, and you start to hear these chains kind of clanking, and you hear this wailing sound that's now starting to echo throughout the corridors of the chamber that you're in. So that's where we're going to go ahead and end for tonight.